offense, maybe in spite of everything? What kind of bright spots do you see with your offense?
Well, we did a much better job on third down. You know, I thought we did a good job executing there. We did a better job of getting more guys involved. You know, it was good to see both tight ends in the offense, get Jalen some extra touches, get Dez going. 2-2 made a couple big plays for us. I liked what we got out of Devontae Pete. And, you know, he made a big play right before half to get us in position to score. We're still working hard on the running game. I'm still not happy. We did make some improvements, and I think Hassan Hall has shown that his burst and his speed can really help us get the ball on the edge and make some big plays for us. And again, on kickoff return, I mean, he was really close to breaking one on kickoff return. So, you know, it makes you think about bringing it out more, you know, out of the end zone, you know, but we'll see about that. But it does make you think about it because he's so close every time he's touched the kickoff return to go in the distance. And he breaks tackles. You know, that's the thing that he does. He breaks tackles.
Human nature being what it is, players may not bounce back from a loss like this as quickly as you would like. Is there anything you do as a coach to try to change the tone of practice or preparation to maybe loosen things up?
Yeah, you always change some things up. You know, that's one of the deals about, you know, coming back last night and doing the walkthrough, getting them back in quick and getting around them and being with them and coaching and getting them moving. You know, helps, I think, change the energy and the focus. Players always do get over a game a little quicker than coaches do. You know, I remember we were on a bus trip back from Long Beach State. They don't even play football anymore. But I was coaching at Weber State, and we were on a bus, had a bus all the way back from Long Beach State, and the assistant head coach, I was a little upset because I thought there was too much noise on the bus on the way back, and he said to me, "Hey, players always get over it easier than the coaches do. Just got to relax a little bit." So it was a good lesson for me. Haven't relaxed yet, but I'm trying.
Bobby, it seemed like there was so much energy before the game when the guys came out. Was there anything different leading up? I mean, I know you said the practice was good, but game day, had it been any different than the weeks before?
It's Florida State. You know, they got a lot of guys that know them, a lot of, you know, guys that grew up playing against each other, high school, and, you know, there was a lot of energy on the sideline, a lot of excitement to play that game, and, you know, I liked the way our team came out. I liked the aggressiveness that we played with, and, you know, effort. It's a young defense that we have out there, and they've been really playing hard. You know, we got to limit the big plays, and you know, but we did improve on third downs, and we stopped the run. That was huge.
Juwan said he was frustrated about the cramping. Is that something he's prone to, or is that a preventable thing, or what do you think going forward for him that he needs to monitor that?
Yeah, you always work on throughout the week on the hydration and the different things that we do with it. You know, it was, I think, frustrating for him in the second half. And, you know, I was checking with the trainer the whole time, and, you know, you always look back on that, you know, is that a reason a couple throws didn't get where they normally would have got, or we thought they would get, you know. But you got to trust the trainers, you know. They tell you when a guy can't play. They tell you when a guy can play. You know, I had a kind of a question on that last year with Dave Williams. I'm thinking, man, this guy's really going to come back and play this quick after a knee injury. But I don't have a degree. The trainers and the doctors are the ones that make that decision, and you just got to trust what they say.
For you going forward, what have you looked at personally in terms of where to focus on doing a better job of coaching?
Yeah, I mean, we're working on everything, you know, first and foremost on our game planning. You know, we criticize ourselves and self-scout ourselves and see what we're doing and what we're getting good at, what we're not. We work hard on our individual in practice, because I think as the year goes on, you have to continue to improve on technique and fundamentals, and that's how you get better. So we keep those individual drills. You know, I thought last week the drills with the O-line and D-line helped us, certainly helped our defense in stopping the run, and I thought it helped our running backs hitting the holes. But you work on everything, and you know, our staff has got a good attitude, and they got good work ethic. We're in here bright and early this morning and getting after it. So we're gonna keep working, we're gonna keep improving and keep being positive, and find ways to win.
On the long pass plays, was there anything common between the three of them? And also PJ and Banister, he seemed to play a little less on Saturday. Have you rotated your cornerbacks any differently?
No, actually, PJ was in there quite a bit, had a couple really nice knockdown passes for us. They threw one go route, and again, it was a perfect throw. Guy ran the ball down, did a really nice job of that. They threw a wheel route into the boundary out of the backfield. PJ Blue recognized it, had perfect coverage on it, and it was as good a throw and catch as you can make. Sometimes they make plays too. So, but PJ knew what the route was. He covered it really well, and they made a great throw. So the last play, we just got to make a couple tackles.
Bobby, how do you keep the players focused on the big picture, meaning the rest of the season, that, this is just October and that there's still time to turn it around?
Yeah, really what you do is get ready for one game. What we need to focus on is Georgia Tech and one practice, get better tonight at practice, and then evaluate that when we watch the video tomorrow, and then get better at tomorrow's practice. I think that's the biggest thing, is to play one game at a time and work on improvement.
How different, or what is the difference? Kind of take us through the playing defense against Georgia Tech, and I'm trying to think back of when you maybe have played against, as a head coach, against an offense like that. Yeah,
the last time that we played against Army and Air Force was that when I was at Western. I think we were one of the few people to beat them twice in the same year, those two schools. But it's difficult. You gotta be good with your eyes. Gotta run full speed to the ball. Get a tackle. Try to force turnovers. I think that's one of the keys in the games that they've lost. They've turned the ball over. So we have to be able to force some turnovers and get the ball back. What you don't want is to be standing there on the sideline and then eating the clock. So I think that's the thing that you have to try to get ahead to. But in both of those games, they were fourth quarter wins.
Are the starting five on offensive line, are they set? Is that a set thing, or is it still week to week?
I mean, every week you work hard at getting better, and somebody's trying to keep their job and somebody else is trying to take it.
Not doing well at protecting the quarterback, last in the league in sacks allowed. How do you improve that? Do you feel like you're making progress week to week?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything. The quarterback getting the ball out of his hand. We had a couple where we've been outside the pocket, not throw it away. So we got to make sure that we do that. That helps right there. And then we had some good pass rushers coming at us the other night. We were in good position a number of times, and we got beat a few times. So just the timing of the entire offense.
Two-part question. First part is, who was the coach who told you about players getting over things quickly on the bus?
Sark Arslanian.
Okay.
Actually, Dave Arslanian. Sark's his dad.
Okay. According to MapQuest, that's a 729-mile bus trip.
Good drive. It's not my furthest, though.
How long does it take a coach to get over a loss on that long a bus trip?
Yeah, usually until you get home and practice. That's the best thing, is you get back in the meeting and practice. But the longest bus trip that I've been on is from Carroll College, which is in Helena, Montana, to go play Sonoma State, which is in Northern California. We left on Wednesday, stayed in Winnemucca, I think, the first night, Reno the next night, and then bussed all the way to Sonoma. On the way back, we got to stop and watch the 49ers play. So
Did you win?
now we get beat. We got beat. They had the big guy, Larry Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Sonoma doesn't play football anymore either.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.